Hey, we're going to talk about 4 free ways to build your personal brand. Having a personal brand can really help you in business. It can help you in life. It's powerful what it can do, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. So we're going to talk about 4 ways you can do it that are totally free. Let's get it. Hey, I'm Matt, and I help software leaders and software companies grow their business, find more leads, generate incredible sales processes that get deals closed so you can grow your company and have a dream exit. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the show. You want to make sure that you get all of my tips and tricks and formulas so you can grow as fast as possible. Hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell next to it. That way you're going to get everything and you will not miss out. And we're talking today about how to build your personal brand. Now, personal brands can be very powerful, and this is something I learned far too late. I wish I was building my brand along the way. I was building my company's brand, of course. I was increasing awareness for the company, but not so much for myself. It can be very, very important to do this because 1, you can generate a lot of leads for your company if you do it right. If you get your personal brand going, if you are really, really popular and people see you as an authority figure, somebody who knows what they're talking about, you're going to generate a lot of leads. But also if you decide to move to a different company, or even if you decide to start something yourself, you'll already have that foundation that you can build upon. And so it's really critical to have your personal brand. Plus, people buy from people. Elon Musk has 129 million followers, but Tesla only has 29 million followers. Yet Teslas, a lot of people get Teslas because of him. Now, how do we do that? How do we get our personal brand? Now, before I get into that, make sure you like this. When you like this, that tells me this is good content for you. This is helpful. So I create more things that are similar to this so you get more of what helps you grow. So hit that like button. And if you ever have any questions or comments about what you're seeing, hit the comments down below and I'll be able to respond to those for you. Okay, what are these 4 free ways to grow our personal brand? Number 1, start posting. Start posting on social. First, figure out where your market is. Is it on LinkedIn? Are your people on Twitter? Are your people on Facebook, YouTube, like here? Wherever they are, go there and start posting. But don't post about your product. Don't post about all the cool things it does or the things your service does. None of that. Post value. Give insane value. Talk about challenges people face, how they can overcome those challenges. What can they do to improve themselves? Share that value. Share your experience of going through these things, and people are going to start to be attracted to you. So number 1 is post value. Now do it consistently, at least every day. Some people do it more than once a day, but at least every day you have to be consistent if people are going to see you as somebody who cares about this industry that you're trying to get after. So number 1 is post value. Number 2, do some guest posts. So one of the cool things that can happen is a lot of people are trying to build their SEO. So they're doing all these blogs, and they're creating all this content, but a lot of times it's very similar and it's kind of all the same. If you offer to be a guest poster, you can go post on other people's blogs. And I will tell you that I had no idea the power of this. First, they love it. They want a different voice. They want somebody with a slightly different message. And it really helps them out because they get more content on their blog or on their page or on their website, whatever. But it also helps you, and it helps you incredibly well because now it exposes you to a totally different set of people who may never have heard of you before. It shows them what you're all about, and you give them some help, and they love it. So they want to follow you. So usually at the bottom of a guest post, you'll see little follow me links, follow me on LinkedIn, follow me on Twitter, stuff like that. So definitely go find some partners where you can guest post on their blog and get some amazing extra eyeballs on you. Okay, we're halfway through. Now, these are 2 of them so far. Totally free ways that you can generate more bang for your personal brand. Make sure you're liking this. That'll show that this is helpful. And when you like it, when you comment, YouTube decides to show this to other people. So more people will be helped if you do that. Okay, number 3, one of the coolest things you can do in order to prove that you are a subject matter expert in your industry, in building your brand, that's part of what you have to do. Start an interview series. And it's very simple. Now, people have podcasts. I have a podcast. There's podcasts. Podcasting, there's some technique behind it. There's some ways to do it. Yes, if you want to start a podcast, by all means, go ahead. But it means you got to set up a bunch of things. You got to create a brand and a logo and all these different cool things and make it look real. But an interview series is very simple. All you need is Zoom or some other type of video equipment. Now, what you do is you just go to some of the top players in your industry, somebody who has an audience already, somebody who people look up to, and ask them if they'd like to be interviewed. And you just ask them questions, give them softballs, so to speak, so they can talk about their stuff. Now, if they're popular in their industry, it's because that they've already built their personal brand. They've already done what you're trying to do. And so they already have a lot of eyeballs, but it also means that they know how important it is to stay in front of people. And so if there's an opportunity for somebody to interview them, it's going to be posted and they can share that and put that everywhere. They get to talk about what they care about and what they push. That's powerful. Now that I've been able to get some sort of traction within my brand, people come to me and they say, hey, I want to interview. I almost always accept, even if it's brand new. And just a couple of weeks ago, I was the first person on somebody's show. So I'm more than willing to do that. Other people are more than willing to do it. You will be surprised if you ask who you can get. But just say, hey, I'm doing an interview series. I want to ask you some questions about things you care about, things you focus on, and just get your answers. And people will do that. And you record it, you put it out. They're going to want to share it as well. And now they share it to their audience, which probably bigger than yours, and you're going to get more people knowing you. And the best part is they see you side by side. Now you're with them. You're on the same level, which means that they're going to elevate you to that level. They're going to think of you in that way as that subject matter expert, the authority in your industry. So an interview series, super easy to do, yet nobody's doing it. And if you do that, you can build your personal brand quickly. And lastly, number 4, speak at industry events. The power of being a speaker. And this is something that took me a while to learn as well. And I love speaking events. Early on, of course, I was nervous. Now it's something I look forward to. Speak at events. Now it can be hard to get up there. It can be hard to even get on the stage and get to that point. You got to convince the people who are running the conference or the show that you're worth it. But if you come with a good topic, if you come saying, hey, I want to share, I want to give all this value, it can be extremely valuable. Think about 2 different people that might go to a conference. One brings all their business cards and they walk around saying, hey, I sell this, buy this from me, buy this. Number 2 doesn't do any of that. And they just go on stage and they talk about some of the things people are facing in the industry, some of the challenge and how they can overcome those challenges. Now I ask, who is going to get more people coming to them, wanting to work with them? Of course, the speaker. So be the speaker, be that person, that expert that people want to come to, not somebody who's just throwing business cards all over the place that people get away from. So there's 4 ways, 4 things you can do right now that are totally free to start building your brand. You've got the value posts, you've got the guest posting, you've got the interview series, and speaking at events. Those 4 things you start doing right now, your brand will grow. Come back in a year and let me know how it went. Now, if this was helpful for you, definitely make sure that you are following me everywhere. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on LinkedIn. That's probably the best place. Go to Twitter or LinkedIn. We'll put the links down below. By the way, I'm always, like I said, posting every single day. I have a podcast. I have this YouTube channel. If you want to grow your SaaS company, subscribe here, subscribe there. Definitely, you're going to get help on ways to generate leads, ways to close those leads, and how to scale your team so that you can be a massive, massive company and get that giant exit. Okay, I hope this helps. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.